Yeah, welcome, Miss Randolph. It's good to see you here today. It's Gisele Randolph, right?
Yes, but thank you, and you can call me Giselle.
Okay. What brings you in here today, Miss Gisele?
Well, someone from my church told me to come and see you,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not used to talking to people about my business or about my life.
Oh, I understand that. It can be scary opening up to people you don't know. But I want you to understand that in this place, this is a safe place. And whatever you say is confidential. And if there's something that you do not want to speak about, we don't have to talk about it. We can just go on to something else. Is
Okay.
that okay with you?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
I hope that makes you feel better. Now let's start off talking about why you came in today. What was the reason why your friend at church told you to come in?
Well, she noticed that I'm having a little trouble. I seem to be stressed out a lot, and I'm having these really bad headaches, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, I don't want to be around anybody.
Um, well, how long has this been going on?
Well, I guess for about 6 months or so.
Sounds like you have something that's kind of heavy on your mind. Is it?
Well, yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, let's address that. What's going on?
Well, I really would like to just go home, back home to Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my family is there, my friends are there, and I just don't like it here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anyone here. My English is not good, so everybody knows I'm not from here. And the black people treat me bad, the white people treat me bad, and
Mm-hmm.
even some of the people at my church treat me bad because I don't like their food. And I, I just want to go home.
It seems like you're into a little bit of a culture shock. Well, what's the reason that you're staying in the States here? What is the reason why you won't go home?
Well, my husband was very abusive, and he
Oh.
threatened my life and my son's life. And I didn't want to come here, but my family thought this was the best thing I should do was to come here to get
Oh.
away from him.
Okay, so seems like you're here for protection. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah.
What what is it about the States besides the people that it's bothering you here?
Well, it just seemed like I don't fit in. The people are rude here, and I just don't seem, like they like me. I don't know. It's because it seems like I'm different.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I understand. You know, ironically, this is a situation that goes on with a lot of different people that come from China or other places that come to the States, and then they try to fit in, but sometimes the culture, the way things are done, it doesn't let them. And may I ask your age?
I'm 50.
Okay, so you've been doing the same thing and eating the same foods around the same people for the last 50 years, pretty
Yeah.
much, and it's difficult for you to just change, especially with the situation that was going on at home. And I'm very sorry that that had to happen, but I there's a couple of things that I want to ask you to see if we can try to make steps to remedy that situation. What about your people at home? Anybody at home? Will they come to the States here and try to be with you?
No, I know they can't because we're very poor. Nobody that I know can afford it, and I don't even make enough money to try to help anybody to come over here.
Oh wow, I understand that it can be difficult at times, as far as money wise, especially somebody's coming over and then you're having to foot the expense for them until they be able to get
Yeah.
some different place. And then the people at church, don't seem to fit in with them, so that makes it
No.
very difficult in food wise. And I know you guys getting together, so that's difficult. I understand that. They have something that I thought might help, and they have something what they call is a webcam. Do you have a computer at home?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well that's good. If you have a computer at home, what this little gadget, and it's very inexpensive, and you put it on your computer, and some computers come equipped with it, and then you're able to talk to your family back at home so that they can see you, you can see them, and it almost
Yeah.
feels like they are here with you.
Yeah, I've seen that on TV. That would be great.
Yes, yes. And then there's one other thing that I thought might be great, and it's a lady that's in this building, and it's just just happened to be ironic. And she's actually from Trinidad.
Really?
Yes, yes. I see your eyes light up when you said that. Well, her name is Esther, and what I can do is I can ask Esther to come down and kind of talk with you, and she might can give you some tips on trying to get yourself in the community here, because going back home is not an option right now.
No.
So I can see how that can be difficult that you got, and so it might be helping. She can introduce you to some of the places where maybe some things you can get this back at home, and introduce you to some people. I understand you said something about food with church, and that you don't like the food. It might be difficult, but somebody can make something that you might want to try. But I also have one thing. I have a piece of paper that I want to write this book down, and I actually have the book here in my office, because I understand that it can be a culture shock. So let me write this down so we don't forget. And the book is called Culture Shock. It's a survival guide to customs and etiquette, and it's by Esther Waning. And I think I'll get that book for you, and it gives you some steps. I think it's in chapter 1 and also in chapter 3 that it talks about how we can adapt to the current environment that we're in, so it won't be difficult, because I understand what you're going. There's so many people. You're not the only one that's here that's dealing with this situation. So on our next session, we can talk about those 2 chapters if we can, and see if that has helped you, and whatever else that we can come up with. And we have to work together on this to make you feel a little bit more at home. But I would like for you to just sit tight after I make your appointment for your next visit, and then I'll go up and see if I can get in touch with Miss Esther, and then she can come down and see what we can do.
Okay, I would really like that. And I never thought about trying to find books that maybe could help me, but I'm really excited about meeting Esther. I'm sure we can talk about some things we have in common.
Yes, and before you go, I just want to say that I do commend you for coming in. I know it was a big step to come in and talk with somebody about your issues, but I think it's good that you came in, and I hope that you will continue to come back for the next step. So we got our assignment, and we're going to work together, and we're going to get this done.
Okay, and I will come back, and thank you again so much.
All right.